Hey, brothers, sisters, all my kings, all my queens. It's your boy MT Doozy back with another video. You know, with the videos, I'm in and out. Bear with me. So I'm gonna be, previous video I was showing you what I have in my bag. You feel me? So I'm gonna be packing my bag while I talk. But yeah, this video is about accepting things for what they are. All my first time viewers, returning subscribers, shout out for checking me out. What else do I want to say? I want to say that I'm gonna get back to making videos. I haven't been motivated, no lie, because this is something I never intended to take serious when I started videos. But with the traction I had gained, it's like, why not, you feel me? But yeah, I think I'm gonna make my channel about kingdom. I've been learning a lot about the kingdom. But anyways, accept things for what they are. All my queens, all my kings, let's get it. This has been one of the most important and beneficial things that I've done, right? Is to accept things for what they are. So what do I mean by that? Let me start you off. And this was my train of thought today, right? There's this sister where I work. So she's a little bit older than me. I'd say maybe not more than 3 years. Maybe 2 or 3 years older than me. I'd consider her about a 7.5 to an 8, right? If I had to rate her carnally. 7.5 to an 8. So she's nice, right? But she's not that nice, like you'd be tripping. But yeah, what had happened is the sister, there's a time where she had greeted me, I'd greeted her. Then came a time where she pulled up right and I tried to greet her. Then she didn't greet me back, she didn't wave or anything. So, like since then it's been on some, yeah, we go past each other, she doesn't greet me, I don't greet her. And you know what, I wish her all the best. I have no hate for nobody, because I understand we fight not against flesh but against spirits, right? But yeah, like the sister is nice, right? 7.5 to 8, she's nice. But like, she don't want me, right? It's clear as day. And I was watching an AMS video, and basically he was talking about, check the brother AMS out, I've been learning a lot about female nature. But yeah, he was talking about, I was watching a video, specifically him talking about his simping, right? And yeah, he was talking about the reason I won't say the reason, but some girls, right, he simped. And not that he was in lack, right? He was sleeping with multiple women, but he wanted to sleep with them all. So also the ones that didn't want him, he still wanted to beg them. But like, I say all that to say, for me, it's like, I think the most important lesson I've learned from her is, you have to accept when someone doesn't like you. Like, our like kind of hurts, right? Because you want her to find you, or for me, like, I want her to find me attractive. I want her to, like, when I feel like you're attractive to a girl, they kind of treat you friendly, they treat you nice. So she's cold with it, I've accepted it for what it is, but yeah, like, I want her to like me, but now that she doesn't, right? It's something I have to accept. And like, I can imagine, I was thinking to myself, like, worst case scenario, even if like I was there crying, like, oh, please like me, it would just be something like, that's a memory that she can laugh at forever, right? There's another girl there where I work, and she's shown interest in me. I don't, like, there's nothing wrong with her, don't get me wrong. She's not that attractive to me. there's nothing wrong with her, right? But she's not for me, right? I don't want her. And I can imagine her crying to me like, oh, please, why? Duduzi, please, like, it's like I wouldn't do her dirty, but it's like, I'm sorry, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like her like that. And I use that same reference to this girl. It's like, she doesn't like me. It is what it is. And the lesson is just accepting things for what they are. I think this is where growth is possible. Like I approached another girl. She said no. Accept and move on. Like I currently look at the situation I'm in. What has really helped me is accepting things for what they are. Like, telling myself, I'm to do this is your reality. It's up to you to change it, And it's not gonna change if you don't change it. And this is just my message, brothers. Let's accept things for what they are, right? I don't know, what can I say? Like, I've been doing a lot of seeking first the kingdom. So, in that regard, I accept that, okay, you know what? I have to seek first the kingdom. Brothers are not, or I know people who are not seeking first the kingdom. Okay, don't judge, do it for yourself. But just accept things. I didn't really want to talk about the kingdom because that's not much I can relate it to, right? In terms of that. But what I wanted to talk about, but seek first the kingdom, right? Yeah, like I pulled up to wash the car I'm currently in, right? So it's a big car. If you saw me driving it, you might think it's my father's, you might think it's mine, depending on it. But it looks like I have it, right? I have it on me. I have that money, you feel me? The outfit I'm wearing, man, like, in case y'all don't watch my other video, I'm wearing my polo shoes. I've got them pants on by Road Reader, right? These are shiny. One thing I like about them, they stand out, right? The polo shirt, the polo belt. You feel me? I had my polo belt on. I had my polo bag, polo shirt, polo cap. And, I won't lie. When I was upgrading my wardrobe, I was intentional, right? I wanted quality clothing, expensive clothing, but clothing that will last me a long time. It's nice having all this polo, but it really doesn't mean much. Like, honestly, like for me, now that I have it, and I remember when I didn't have it, I still had that like kind of glorified image towards the polo. But now that I have it, I won't even lie to y'all. Like, it's just another shirt. Yes, I'm conscious of the brand, but I don't know, man. Like, you kind of lose esteem, as well as you don't appreciate it as much, right? It's like I always think of the idea of a new phone. I remember when I had first gotten my BlackBerry, you feel me, back in the day. I remember when I was, swiping through it, like I couldn't believe it. It was like, this is never gonna get old. But as you know, with time it gets old, right? Even my iPhone, the one that I'm using to record, when I first got it, I was like, I want another level. But with time, it gets old. So that's what I've seen with clothing, right? And I say all that to say, it looks like I have it, right? And I was intentional, which is a good thing, right? I'm intentional with buying the clothes I buy, with looking the way I look. And I'm never going to change, you feel me? Like, it's a standard I want to uphold. But I kind of feel uncomfortable in the midst of people. Like, people look at me. I don't know how they see me, but how I see myself is I'm shining, right? I'm showing out. But I feel uncomfortable because brothers are not doing the same, right? And I don't want to, like, if you know my heart, which you probably know if you meet me, you spend time with me. If you know my heart, you know I'm not prideful. I'm really someone who is centered in God. I don't have an ego. I am someone who is blessed by the Creator, right? I'm humble, and that's why I believe I'm so blessed, right? I seek God, you know. I could always do it more. I won't say like I'm there, but like, you know, I spend time having a relationship with my Father. And yeah, like, maybe to them I look like, this guy is shining. And you know, there's hate that comes with it, right? But for me, it always feels like, you know what? Honestly, I did this to have good quality clothing. Yes, I want to also shine. I want the best for myself. Is that not what we all want? But it feels like they hate on me when you're at the top, right? So always it leaves me with this uncomfortable feeling, like I was around brothers now. You know, they were smoking, drinking, and I don't judge them, but I didn't feel comfortable, you feel me? Like, it's like also for me, it was like, I won't even lie to you. Like, I'm at a point where like, brothers, like, why are you throwing your life away? I don't want to ever hit anyone with that speech. Like, why are you throwing your life away? There's so much to do. But this is how I feel. I'm like, I don't have time to waste these days, you know, like, there's another brother, he was saying, I used to go to a park, right? And we met there at that park. I was still smoking back then, you know. Yeah, we might have smoked. No, I was done smoking at that time, right? Just got off, I think. But yeah, like, I went there, I remember, with a homie of mine. And that was just like the thing, you know, go there, smoke. That's how I spend my day. But now, like, I'm at a point where I'm not someone who wastes time. Like, there are clear things in my mind that, okay, I can't waste time like this. And you know, when they talk about your brain being fully developed at 25, I think I'll account it to this if that is true. Like, I know what to do. I know what not to do. So, like, for me, smoking now, like, there's this other girl, right? She was high and she didn't, like, yeah, we just interacted. Then I smelled the weed from her. You could tell she was high because I'm someone who smoked. I know when you smoke or once you've smoked, right? And I was just like, my mindset was like, yo, I'm so far gone. I can't even think of going back to smoking. Like, it's just such a waste of time to me now, like, honestly. But yeah, like, you have to accept things for what they are. Like, the truth is I don't own the car that I'm driving. The truth is I'm not up financially as I'd like to be. But people still perceive you a certain way. Like, it doesn't matter. And, you know, like, they won't make conversation with you to really find out. They'll just be like, oh, he's this type of guy. And in my mind that, okay, he's this rich type of guy, this. And that's how they see you, right? And for me now, it's just been accepting things for what they are. You know, I always had this thought, why not get rid of the clothing, downgrade to more normal clothes? But, you know, like, at the same time, I'm like, F that, you know, like, I don't be swearing, but that's the mindset I be having. Like, you know what? Why? Like, but at the same time, it's tricky because I wear like this. I want to look my best. But, you know, I had seen a video before. I was on Twitter, right? I deactivated my social medias, Twitter and Instagram. I just need time away. But yeah, like, I saw a video of these other guys, they got killed, you know, like, and they were counting money in a car. 3 of them, right? I'd say 2 were counting money. Guys pulled up on them. You know, those guys panicked, had their hands up. But there was sort of like an altercation, but there's no sound on the video, right? So you don't know what was said or whatever. But, you know, there was like, they took the money or whatever, but there was like a mini misunderstanding back and forth. But yeah, they got killed, you know, headshots. And you could see that guy when he was dying, like, he didn't want to die. But yeah, you know, like, raw footage shots, you could see them bleeding. Yo, man, that headshot to that other, like, there was 2 of them, they shot all of them, right? But the headshot to the last guy, you could have seen, like, the impact. And you know, like, I remember thinking that, you know, this is reality, you know, like, especially because I have it, right? I like looking good. You know, like, I believe the Lord will spare me. I'm gonna live long. Woo, boy. But yeah, like, it's a reality. Like, you have to accept things for what they are. Like, now that I look like money, that's what I say. Like, people react that way towards me. Like, they see me as a moneyed person. And I have to accept things for what they are. This is where I want to be. Like, I want to climb higher, right? I haven't rocked the Louis. What's going to happen when I get there? When I'm driving like a Lambo, what's going to happen there? I have to accept things for what they are. My situation here at home, it's not the best, but I have to accept it, and I have to put in the work to change it. It's not going to change, you know, with me just sitting around. God is for me, God is behind me, but I have to I have to take the necessary steps. The girls that don't like me, you know, there's this one girl by Adidas, you know, black girl, looks maybe 1 or 2 years older than me. Fine, you know, like, she is fine, right? She seems like a ungodly woman, right? Just her whole demeanor and the way she's fine. Like, she obviously has, if I could say, she knows she's fine, right? She has that attitude, right? Like, I remember when I had approached her, I didn't approach her macking on her, right? But obviously she works at Adidas and I needed help. Like, she wasn't happy, she wasn't smiling, she was just cold with it. But like, I'm like, damn, like, I want so bad to have her, right? But from our interaction, I can tell she's not interested. Like, despite the, like, even if she doesn't know I have money or not, me being there is like, I don't think she's for me. And accepting that reality is hard, but like, you have to move on. Like, you have to accept things for what they are. If what else can I, you know, like, I have friends, I believe, like, not there for me. Like, I have to accept it. Like, there's certain girls that have left me. I have to accept it. Everything, you just have to accept things for what they are, right? Live in reality. Like, this will really help you. It's your boy Mtuduzi. I'm out. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe.